Dear Pastor Bob, I've been dating a man I met on a dating site, and I've been noticing lately that he checks his emails an awful lot. I decided to make a fake woman and go on the dating sites that are free. Lo and behold, there he was, and he was online. So now that I'd found the cause of the email checking, I carried on my charades even further and started emailing him directly to his personal email. He tells me on there that he really doesn't love me and that it's just till he finds something better. My problem is he still comes home to me every night. I moved to be with this man, and I know in my heart that he's cheating on me somehow, some way. What do I do? Well, I'm sorry this is happening to you, and this is the purpose of dating, really, to find out if the person is compatible, to see if they're husband or wife material. And my suggestion for you is run. Get out of there fast. There have been so many people that have gotten married, even though before they got married, they saw some of these signs, and afterwards, after they're married, they don't go away. If you see these kinds of characteristics in him now, you will see them after marriage as well. And if he's looking around at other women before marriage, he'll do it afterwards. There's no good reason for dating except to make sure that this is your husband or wife. It's not a recreational thing. And so if he isn't husband material, run. Get out of there and find somebody who is. You deserve it. If you really feel like you want to go through with this and continue dating and continue going out with somebody who clearly is looking around, you're in for a life of heartache. Folks, when we begin to date, when we begin to pursue someone as a potential mate, it's really important that we have our boundaries and that we don't let love, we call it love, but we don't let that romantic feeling that we get cloud our senses and really distort, our opinions. And that's really where you got to go. It's difficult when your heart is connected to somebody, and it's easy to fall in love. Not so easy to stay there. And it's easy to look at the person and excuse everything they're doing, but then it gets difficult once you can't excuse them anymore. And my advice to you and to anybody who's dating, you're going with somebody that is less than perfect, you have to decide whether this person is marriage material or not. Now, there's some things you can live with after marriage. Many things that you can. You're not going to find somebody who's perfect, but these are the kinds of things that you can't. You need to have someone who's devoted to you and is willing to be devoted to just you. And if that can't happen, then there's really not a good success rate in marriage, simply because marriage takes a lot of devotion. And you're going to find that if you do get married one of these days, that there are those really difficult times that you need to be devoted to the other person to get through. If you start out kind of checking out other people, other women, other men, and you get married with that kind of a Playboy Playgirl attitude, then you're in for some trouble, because when the difficult times hit in your relationship, you start looking for somebody else who's better. I think it's important that you realize that this is probably not a good potential mate. And again, run. Get out of there and find somebody that's worthy of your love and commitment. God bless you. Have a great day.